Today, I'm going to be showing you why this stand has dramatically reduced the time that it takes for me to make content. Not only that, it has cleared my entire floor space of all my other stands, and it makes for a cleaner, more efficient YouTube live streaming setup. Nice. Is our most valuable resource. Why waste it? I honestly wish I'd bought this stand sooner. What the average viewer doesn't see is the time that it takes to make a piece of content. From the moment that you have the idea, you're writing the scripts, wiping the SD cards, charging batteries, setting up mics, lights and cameras in the room, getting everything into position, and then there's speaking to camera and getting what you want to say out correctly. It takes a lot of time. This not only helps with the fluidity of the process, but it also allows you to create content faster, leaving you with more time to obsessively create more content or to go out and actually live a life. Stands, have the setup all ready to go. At the push of a button, record your videos and live stream to your audience. After researching other desk mount stands online, mainly Ulanzi and Viozon, I decided to go with this stand due to the reviews and my extensive research on YouTube, which is pretty much what you're doing now. So I'm going to show you 3 different setups. The first one is this one, which is the YouTube setup. Then I'm going to show you the live streaming setup, and then I'll show you how you can do an overhead camera shot as well. Other than YouTube, I also live stream on Twitch, and I'm also a DJ. So the flexibility of this stand is going to be really crucial to the speed at which I can create and live stream my content to my audience on the various platforms. Let's get into the first setup. Over here so that you can see the actual setup. We have the crucial, always has been an issue for me, Rode NTG 4+ shotgun mic. Not because the mic is the issue, but because you have to get this really close to your mouth to get a decent audio recording, and it's really close. There's my arm, it's not even the length of my arm, and that's so good. The build quality of the stand is everything I could have wanted, and also the ability to just get everything off the floor onto the desk and everything that you need, right? Because I have my laptop here, I can read a script, we've got the face lights, which is lighting my face. I've moved my key lights over here up to the top, so that's now lighting the top of my head. I have a key light at the back here. I also have an extra additional light as we're filming from this angle so that you can see the full setup, and it's just absolutely brilliant. I am thriving off of this. Normally I would read my scripts from the screen over here, which is fine, but I would have to then turn my head to the camera. Now I can face the laptop with the script on the laptop, and I only have to look in the other direction. I get my face lit up directly with this light. Normally I would have to put that on top of the camera and try and move it out of the way with an arm, and it's a bit fiddly and everything needs to connect. But now I can just turn this off and leave it. I can leave it. I can literally just leave it there and I don't have to do anything. If I want to move the camera, I can just detach it from the arm. You can move stuff out of the way. Obviously it's going to wobble a little bit when that happens, but it's, yeah, look at that. That's insane. So now I'm moving things out of the way, and if I want to just work on my laptop, it's really great. Or if I like move the camera and I can move this light back, And now we're back to the YouTube setup. I think this is brilliant. And I now know that if I want to film something quickly, I can just turn up, press all the buttons, everything's on. There is no fault that I can find with this. Just the setup was slightly awkward, but once you get everything in place, you don't really need to do much. This is the live streaming setup and I'm absolutely in love with this. The main issue that I've been having for such a long time is having enough space on my desk to fit my full-length keyboard. Normally my desk is full of stands with my screens and my cameras, and now because of this stand, everything is off the desk and I can now put my keyboard back on here. This is brilliant because I have needed this for so long. Doing music production in itself, usually you have a lot of gear on the desk and you have your software on the screen. Here I've got Ableton Live and Loop Cloud. That's filling the screen space. And so if I then live stream, I have to accommodate my screen space for the live stream, OBS, for mod chat, all of the other windows that are going on alongside the music production. It's tricky to feel seamless and smooth, and when you're in that creative flow of making music, you want things to be as smooth and as enjoyable as possible. Now this will work also if you're a DJ, because obviously you have the desk space for DJ equipment. It'll also work for overhead camera shots if you want to have an overhead camera and use your desk space to show things, and we'll get into that in the next setup. Over here we have the vertical monitor screen. Originally this was the laptop attachment onto this arm, but now I've attached the monitor screen plate, the base plate on the back with the screws. So attaching that and then flipping the monitor vertically, it was a little bit tricky to get that in place, but now that's in place and it's really nice having the Twitch chat on that monitor. I also have Discord on my iPad, which is really helpful for having a moderator chat, so you can speak to your moderators privately, or if you want to just check the Discord, you have the Discord straight up there on a screen. You don't need to take up any screen space on your main monitor screens. Now this attachment here that's holding the iPad, that came with the Tarion stand, and you can put a mobile phone in there. You could also attach another camera to it, so if you wanted to attach a secondary camera that's overlooking the keyboard, you could attach that to this arm. I still have my Rode NTG 4 Plus because this mic has a ridiculous battery life. It's over 150 hours of battery on this shotgun condenser microphone, which is really great. The downside with having this microphone for streaming is that because it's a condenser, it will pick up a lot of noise. You'll be able to hear all of the typing on the keyboard, so it may even be worth switching this mic out for a dynamic mic, which picks up less of the background noise. And the main one that streamers use, and it's a high quality mic, is the Shure SM7B. Also have my kind of secondary camera because I'm filming on my primary camera. My secondary camera, the Sony a6400 with an f1.4 lens. And then I have my key lights, which are lighting me. So originally on the YouTube setup, we did have a face light, but now as I'm facing forward on the Twitch stream, I'm not really facing into the camera that much, only to read the chat. So now I'm facing forward and looking at the main monitors. I need some light coming in from the left and from the right because I'm going to be changing the position of my face, either looking at this screen or looking at this screen, and you want to be well lit all rounded on a live stream. We're keeping the Twitch stream separate over here on this stand on this workstation, and we just have free reign now to work here and capture these screens. This is so seamless, it feels really fun, and it takes away a lot of the stress and the pressure of trying to catch up with chat, trying to catch up with your moderators, and trying to produce the content at the same time. And the biggest surprise of all is it gives me this desk space so that I can put my full-length keyboard on here. And I've really missed having this because it's quite a pain having to move everything off the desk just so that I can put this keyboard back on there. And now I feel like I'm probably going to end up making more music just because this thing is back on the desk. creation is the overhead camera shot, and I have not used the screen stand in this setup. I have this camera, which I'm obviously filming this video on. I have the shotgun mic again, just out of shot, which is brilliant. This camera is a little bit high, and I'm sure I can probably get this setup a bit more comfortable. I think it's because I've fixed my stand to the side of the desk, and if I could, I would fix it to the back of the desk, and then this setup would be a little bit more comfortable. But at the moment, I feel like I'm having to kind of raise up just to get my face in the center of the camera. But we do have the phone in the phone holder, and what's really nice about this, in order to get a landscape shot, it clamps on both the top and the bottom of the phone, so it's not pressing on the buttons, which is really important because I hate that. You can film now and demonstrate whilst also talking to camera on your video. Both shots will be in time. You get the hand gestures, you get the facial expressions, and you get the audio recording, which then you just sync together post-production. Now you can demonstrate using your overhead camera. Here is my equipment. This is really nice. I'm loving this. Rah, 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 rah. And it doesn't have to be demonstrating something for a YouTube video. You could have your synthesizer and you could show on a live stream your synth. I'm gonna have so much fun with this stand. This is absolutely by far one of the best purchases I've ever made. I knew I'd like it. I did not know I would like it this much. I even raved about it on my stream this morning. I love this stand. It is going to accelerate my content creation tenfold. It is durable. The clamps of the arms onto the main pole, it's really sturdy. It's easy to move everything. It feels like quality material. They're flexible, they're versatile. The array of different attachments that come with this stand allow you to connect screens, iPads, phones. I'm shaking my desk quite vigorously right now, but my desk is pretty sturdy anyway. But it doesn't wobble, which was one of the main things that put me off the Ulanzi stand. I saw a lot of reviews online where it was wobbling, and I was like, I don't know, it doesn't seem very sturdy. The ability to change the setup from YouTube to vertical video to live stream to overhead camera, and moving the arms up and down on the main stem mean that you can raise your camera up or down, or you could raise your laptop up and down, your screens up and down. I really love the cable management ties as well. Everything feels really secure and clean. There is one con, it's the top arm, which is kind of branched into two. It means that, like, if you attach the microphone and then something else to the other arm and try to move them around each other, there's not much flexibility with getting them into position without knocking each other or being in the way. Like, I would like to have the mic to be able to be positioned somewhere else and not just the top arm. I am not sponsored for this video. I do not know these people. I am not affiliated with this product, and I am giving you a solid review, and it is a 12 out of 10. It is a game changer. If you are a musician, a creative, content creator, any of those things, or even if you just want a more sleek home setup for your office, this is an absolute must get. All the links to my socials are below in the description, as well as links to my courses. You know the drill. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more content. My name is Becky Safe, and I will see you for another video. Bye.